They call it the world's most beautiful cricket ground. The Indian Ocean crashes against its boundaries while ancient fort walls watch over every delivery. But Galle International Stadium hides dark secrets beneath its postcard-perfect surface. Match-fixing scandals, tsunami devastation, and pitch tampering allegations have rocked the Sri Lankan paradise. What really happened when Al Jazeera's cameras captured groundsmen doctoring pitches? Why did UNESCO threaten to strip nearby Galle Fort of its World Heritage status because of this cricket ground? And how did international cricket legends end up funding a stadium's resurrection from complete destruction? The answers reveal a story of corruption, controversy, and cricket politics that goes far deeper than anyone imagined. Perched on Sri Lanka's southern coast, Galle International Stadium looks like something from a fairy tale. The Indian Ocean laps at two of its boundaries, while the UNESCO-listed Galle Fort looms majestically nearby. For cricket fans worldwide, it represents the sport at its most romantic and picturesque. But this paradise was built on controversy from day one. The land started as a British colonial racecourse in 1876, known as the Esplanade. Racing faded by the early 20th century, and cricket gradually took over. The first permanent pavilion rose in 1892, suggested by P.A. Templar, then Secretary of the Galle Municipal Council. What seemed like an innocent transition would later become the center of international cricket's biggest scandals. The real drama began when Galle achieved international status in 1998. Sri Lanka cricket and local authorities pushed hard to elevate the country's cricketing profile on the world stage. They got their wish, but it came with a price that nobody anticipated. December 26, 2004, the Indian Ocean tsunami struck with devastating force. Floodwaters surged up to 30 meters deep across the stadium, leaving complete destruction in their wake. The same ocean that made Galle beautiful had nearly erased it from existence. But this wasn't just about cricket infrastructure. The stadium immediately transformed into a shelter for tsunami survivors, housing families who had lost everything. For weeks, cricket's most picturesque venue became a refuge camp, its boundaries marked not by rope but by human suffering. The reconstruction effort that followed would expose the first cracks in Galle's pristine reputation. President Mahinda Rajapaksa gave the green light for rebuilding in 2006. Sri Lanka cricket provided funding, but they needed help. International cricket legends Shane Warne and Ian Botham, along with Surrey County Cricket Club, contributed financially to the cause. The cricket world rallied around Galle's resurrection. Construction finished in 2007, and the new pavilion was named after President Rajapaksa himself. It seated 500 VIP guests and housed a modern media center. Everything looked perfect on the surface, but the new pavilion blocked views of the historic Galle Fort, sparking immediate controversy. The Galle Heritage Foundation and other groups feared this could jeopardize the fort's UNESCO World Heritage status. International pressure mounted. The cricket authorities had prioritized their vision over cultural heritage, and the world was watching. Just when the stadium seemed to have weathered its reconstruction controversies, a far more serious allegation emerged. Al Jazeera's investigative documentary in 2018 dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves through international cricket. Hidden cameras captured what appeared to be groundsmen deliberately altering pitches to favor Sri Lanka, particularly during the 2016 Test series against Australia. The footage suggested systematic match fixing at the highest level of the sport. The curator was immediately suspended. A former curator faced a 3-year ban for refusing to cooperate with the ICC's anti-corruption investigation. The very pitches that had been crafted by Jayananda Warnawira, a former Galle Cricket Club player known for creating spin-friendly surfaces, were now under intense scrutiny. Warnawira had curated pitches from 1998, deliberately favoring Sri Lankan spinners like Muttiah Muralitharan and Rangana Herath. What fans and analysts had long called home advantage was now being investigated as potential cheating. The line between tactical pitch preparation and outright corruption had apparently been crossed. Current ground manager Harsha Munasingai inherited this toxic legacy. The spin-friendly nature of Galle's pitches remained consistent, with an average first innings test score of 366, but every delivery was now viewed with suspicion. The controversies weren't limited to what happened on the field. Even the stadium's design became a source of heated debate. The post-tsunami pavilion didn't just block fort views, it represented everything wrong with modern cricket's approach to tradition and heritage. UNESCO officials raised serious concerns about the World Heritage status of Galle Fort. The cricket authorities had built their monument to the sport without properly considering its impact on one of Sri Lanka's most important historical sites. The controversy was eventually resolved, but it highlighted the tension between cricket's commercial ambitions and cultural preservation. Drainage problems plagued the new design. The system couldn't handle monsoon rains effectively, leading to match abandonments that frustrated fans and players alike. Ironically, some of cricket's most memorable moments emerged from this troubled venue. Muttiah Muralitharan claimed his historic 800th Test wicket here in 2010, dismissing Pragyan Ojha in what what would be his final match. The spinner who had benefited from Galle's doctored pitches achieved cricket immortality on the same controversial surface. Rangana Herath surpassed Daniel Vettori's record of 362 wickets to become the most successful left-arm spinner in Test history, also at Galle. These milestone moments were forever linked to allegations of pitch manipulation. Zimbabwe's record-breaking ODI chase in 2017 provided a rare bright spot. After a 20-year absence from ODIs at the venue, they successfully chased down 322 runs, led by Solomon Myers' century, the first ODI 100 ever scored at Galle. For once, the headlines weren't about scandals, but about cricket's capacity for surprise and joy. While no direct financial corruption was proven regarding the Reconstruction, the lack of transparency around costs fueled ongoing speculation. The pitch-fixing allegations raised serious questions about operational integrity at every level. How much money had changed hands to influence match outcomes? Were the international donations used properly, or had they been diverted for corrupt purposes? The cricket authorities provided few satisfactory answers, leaving fans to wonder what other secrets remained hidden beneath Galle's beautiful surface. Shane Warne, who had donated money to help rebuild the stadium, took his 500th Test wicket at Galle. The moment was bittersweet, a personal milestone achieved at a venue he had helped save, but which was now tainted by scandal. The pitch tampering scandal reached its peak when the ICC launched a full-scale investigation. Former curators faced bans, current staff were suspended, and every match played at Galle since 1998 came under scrutiny. The cricket world watched in horror as one of the sport's most beloved venues became synonymous with systematic cheating. Fans who had traveled thousands of miles to experience cricket at its most beautiful setting felt betrayed and deceived. The allegations weren't just about a few altered pitches. They suggested a culture of corruption that went to the very heart of Sri Lankan cricket. International teams began questioning whether any results achieved at Galle could be trusted. Today, Galle International Stadium continues to host international cricket, but its reputation remains forever changed. The ICC investigation concluded without completely clearing the venue's name, leaving a cloud of suspicion that may never fully lift. The stadium's 25-13 win-loss record for Sri Lanka in Tests now raises more questions than it answers. Were those victories earned through superior home conditions or systematic cheating? The truth may never be fully known. Current management insists that proper protocols are now in place. New oversight systems monitor pitch preparation, and international officials maintain closer supervision of ground staff. But the damage to Galle's reputation runs deep. The venue's setting remains as breathtaking as ever. The Indian Ocean still crashes against its boundaries, and the Galle Fort still watches over proceedings with ancient dignity. But something intangible has been lost: the innocence and romance that once made this cricket's most magical venue. Fans continue to rank it among the world's most beautiful cricket grounds. Some fans still call it a top 3 venue for its stunning views. TripAdvisor reviews praise its unique atmosphere and scenic beauty. The corruption scandals haven't diminished its visual appeal, but they've changed how we watch cricket there. Every spinning delivery now carries whispers of manipulation. Every home advantage feels suspicious. Every victory celebration is tinged with doubt. Galle International Stadium represents everything beautiful and everything troubling about modern cricket. Its stunning setting and romantic atmosphere made it a destination that every cricket fan dreamed of visiting. Its corruption scandals and pitch tampering allegations revealed the darker side of the game we love. What do you think? Can a venue recover from such serious allegations, or will Galle forever be tainted by its scandals? Has modern cricket's commercial pressure corrupted even its most beautiful spaces? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this deep dive into cricket's most controversial paradise fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe for more untold stories from the world of cricket. I'll see you in the next one.